Hey Raptor fans, what is going on? Well, this is Adonde Raps Gaming with another video for you. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button, follow for more, or if you like, hit the like button, comment. All right, so let's talk about this topic here of who should the Raptors organization retire their jersey number first. All right, so as you see on the screen here, you have Damien Stoudemire, Vince Carter, Chris Bosh, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and Kawhi Leonard. All right, so these are the 6 candidates that I came up with. On other social media sites, they only had four, and those four was Vince Carter, Lowry, DeRozan, and Kawhi. So Damon and Chris Bosh were the other two not mentioned, but I wanted to put them in this list. So I'd just like to see uh, your thoughts or comments, I should say, who you think the Raptors should retire first. And the Raptors, in their 29th year, don't have any number jersey retired in Scotiabank Arena. Okay, and despite with them sharing the same arena with the Toronto Maple Leafs, who has a ton of retired numbers up there, but there's none from the Raptors. And you gotta go figure. Is it because the team is still young? I mean, 29 years, it's not very young, right? It's still old, but maybe the Raptors organization uh, thinking about this, but maybe it's something that they're not really planning on doing right now. Okay, so I mean, look, here are your 6 candidates, and all have a good reason of which player should be the first to have their number retired, right? I'm not talking about no statue, because the statue thing, that's gonna be a debate. Who should get the first statue outside of the Scotiabank Arena? Okay, and there's a bunch of statue with old Maple Leaf players in that section there. But with the Raptors, which of these players should get a statue? I mean, you can debate all you want. Okay, but let's talk about the jersey number. Okay, now if you look at this list right now, three out of the 6 are retired, and those are the top 3 right now: Damien Stoudemire, Vince Carter, and Chris Bosh, who's a Hall of Famer. Okay, the other 3 down at the bottom, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi Leonard, are still playing in the NBA. Okay, now you gotta ask yourself, well, if you work with the Raptors organization, who do you want to have their jersey retired first? And I don't know how to put this, but I just saying, like, everyone on this list deserve to have their jersey retired. Okay, you could look at the stats. Let's give an example. Kyle Lowry. This is a guy, he's put up the numbers with the team. He's done it all. Won an NBA championship along with Kawhi Leonard. Yes, who was part of that mix. So Kyle Lowry, is a guy you could say he should have his retired jersey number retired first. But what about Vince Carter? Vince Carter, I, he's the guy that put the Raptors on the map, right? Uh, he's like one of the best dunkers. He was the first Raptor to win the dunk contest in Golden State during the 2000 All Star. Led the Raptors to their first playoff series in 2000 against the Knicks, which they ended up getting swept in 3 games. Back then it was best out of 5, and they went back in 2001, led the team to the second round in that mighty battle, Game 7 against the Sixers, where Vince said, "Made that shot," but 18 years after later, Kawhi, you know, did his thing. So I mean, yeah, Vince Carter, Mr. Air Canada. People are saying, hey, he should be the first jersey retired. Okay. What about DeMar DeRozan? DeMar DeRozan, who was drafted by the Raptors in 2009, spent he spent 9 years with the organization before the whole trade for Kawhi Leonard. So I mean, I can see where Kawhi Leonard is coming in. This whole situation, it's kind of funny, but DeMar DeRozan, he was a player that I grew up. I shouldn't say. What am I saying? Grew up. I mean, he was a player that I became to like. You know, in his years with the Raptors, he did an amazing job. Uh, you know, being part of the Raptors team that went through the struggles, the awful seasons, and then the build up, the rebuild. He was part of that team, and then with Kyle Lowry coming over from the Houston Rockets, uh, those two started to bond together, make friendship together. The 1-2 punch of him and Lowry, and the playoff struggles against the Cleveland Cavaliers kind of hurt the Raptors in a way that Masai had to make that trade. But I mean, look, DeMar DeRozan is a player. Uh, when he retires, or I'd say if he, oh yeah, he's gonna retire anyways. Just like Lowry is gonna retire and Kawhi Leonard down the road. So he could be one of those guys to get his jersey number retired. Chris Bosh, this is another guy. He had a wonderful season with the Raptors. Seasons, the Raptors played from 03 to the let's see, the 2009 season or 2010 before opting out in the free agency to join LeBron James in Miami. But Chris Bosh and his time with the Raptors, hey, you can see that he did a lot, but he did enough for fans out there to say, yeah, he should get his number retired. And what about Damon Stoudemire? Damon Stoudemire, this is a guy, the first ever Raptor player to be drafted for the organization in 1995. But despite of him not been with the team too long. I just wanted to put him on this list because Damien Stoudemire being the first Raptor to be drafted, I think it's for me appropriate to say, yeah, maybe he should get his uh, retired, his numbered retired by the Raptors. I mean, other people are gonna say no. Damien Stoudemire didn't do much, and I understand where people are coming from when they say that, right? And the last but not least, Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he came to Toronto for 1 year. He said he didn't want to come to Toronto, but I mean, they made the deal with San Antonio, the trade for DeMar, and I mean, Kawhi, just did what he had to do. Played 60 games out of the 82 rest, but when playoff time came, he was on a different beast mode, right? Finals MVP, everything. Game 7 winning shot against Philadelphia. The laugh, everything. Boardman gets paid, all of that. I mean, yeah, so Kawhi Leonard, that's going to be another debate of if he should get his jersey retired by the Raptors. So, wrapping up with this one here, just comment down below of who you think the Raptors should retire the number first. Sorry, folks. Kind of stuck in here on the words right now, but hope you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. So that's gonna do it for this one here. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Bye.